Aquarius, hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you are new to my channel. Hope you're having a good day. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Aquarius Tarot. Aquarius Love Tarot Love Reading, channeled love messages. A reading where we're, going into their feelings for you, thoughts, intentions, what you might need to know. Don't see coming as anyone making a move. We're going to take a deep dive. The Knight of Pentacles has already come flying out. It's your first placement. Let's see what else is coming in. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. Please show us what else we need to see for Aquarius. Please show us the cards, Aho. Five of Pentacles is in reverse. The Nine of Wands. Six of Wands, yeah. Somebody has something to say you want to hear, Aquarius. In fact, the wake-up energy that's here in the Nine of Wands is really interesting. The Moon and Sagittarius. Somebody here's like, it's kind of a persistent energy coming here after the Eight of Wands communication, and it's connecting with the Six of Wands where their energy is really strong here in the placement, the Tarot Closet. What they have to say you want to hear. Somebody here doesn't like where things are at the moment. So whether there's a pause or a break, it is a really slow moving energy with our Knight of Pentacles. It's the slowest night, really. But it's also, it requires a lot of patience and a lot of work. It's the slowest night. So I feel like kind of the person that you're waiting on. But there's some movement coming through here, some energy around it. Even with our page, our messenger, quite literally, communication. But also how they're coming in, like maybe there's another plan of action or just coming out of a really slow moving energy that's moving forward faster. Yeah, I gotta say, because look, the Seven of Pentacles is in reverse. And that's Moon and Taurus energy. That's you waiting. But it's 1 foot, maybe 2 feet out the door. Like you've been patient here. It is really clear. The catty corner energy here. Kitty corner, catty corner. But the energy around waiting for something more and a lot of patience. It's been a while. It's super clear as it connects with that Knight of Wands energy. Literally what your person you're waiting on. I want to talk about this. Two of Wands, waiting for them to make a choice, to make a move. In particular with the Six of Wands, I want to talk about this. Here they come. And what is that about? It's very specific. Well, the Six of Pentacles is in reverse, so it's been pretty one-sided. What you've been giving or what you've been talking about, what they've been holding back. It is definitely a one-sided kind of energy. And it's here with the Six of Wands. So for me, this is around the communication, but it's also unbalanced. It's literally, the 66 here is an imbalance. Yeah, Queen of Cups, the emotional energy, upright energy, Cancer energy, but healing. I do really like this because it's like they're finally coming in here around what it is that you've been waiting for. So whether you had built a life, or building it, or it was on the table, that is what is coming in here. The Star is here. Aquarius, this is your energy. Major Arcana. Yeah, it's renewal, it's clarity, it's hope. The clarity is coming. Has there been a pause or a break? Because there's like, it's almost like this particular period of time has passed and somebody is now coming in here. It's like affinity. I'm coming back. I'm coming in here. Is there healing energy here? There is healing energy here, but there's clarity here as well. And it's a pull toward you could say. It's, what I want to say, I'm not going to say it. I want to say it's about time. That's what I'm feeling. Yeah, what is here in the Moon? Exactly. How do you feel? I want to hear how you feel, Capricorn's person. Yeah. The end of this cycle, the World card. Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and you're also here, Aquarius. It is the end of the cycle here. We're moving into the Fool, which is your energy, Aquarius. A path forward, a new path forward. Is it together or apart? I feel like it's a very high possibility it's together. You're definitely waiting, but maybe not for long, or maybe not at all. You know, again, are there 2 feet out the door? But we are at the end of this cycle here. There's the soulmate energy in here, by the way. And it's like getting past the obstacles. For some of you, that might be really validating around marriage. Now, that's a really specific energy, but it does come through. And it just got validated with the Ace of Cups. For those of you, that's what it's about. It's also validating around the feelings. How do you feel about me? How do you feel about this relationship? For some of you, it's really clear that it might be around marriage, but a new beginning here. Yeah. So this is happening. If you can see each other at that event, they're there. I want to validate that. For some of you, it might not be in person. It might not even be at the event. The person you're waiting on, look at this, 3 of Wands. Sun and Aries. This is a coming together. It's expansive. It's movement. There is movement here. That's already been clarified for me. And it's just really more of that. And it's here into the Ace of Cups. So how do they feel? What's hidden in the moon? It's coming out. How do they feel about you? How do they feel about the relationship? How do they feel about marriage? For some of you, it might be around a literal relocation. Somebody that would need to relocate. How do you feel about the future? It's coming in here. You've been waiting on this person for a long time. Are they coming in fast? Because are you still here? Yeah. The Hangman is where this energy has been. There's indecision here. There's uncertainty. Timing, inaction, actually. Maybe even some power struggles, should that be connecting for some of you around a relocation, you know, or somebody that would need to literally make life-changing decisions. Change where they're living, change a job, move toward marriage if somebody wasn't ready. Like, has somebody been ready? Somebody's not. Somebody's been available. Somebody's not. This is the Hangman energy that comes in. Yeah, which we're coming out of. The King of Wands here. Somebody ready to make this move. It's literally like, it's like a power move, you know, the courage too. It's right here on the 6 of Wands. I'm ready to talk about this, Aquarius. I'm ready to talk about this, and I need to get this card right here. And this one right here. That is yours. This is also yours. And this, is that yours? No. Okay. This is, though. Yeah, and it's bringing in 2 more, and it's bringing in this, and that's all. The bottom of the deck, very interesting, is the Empress. The Empress is here. Taurus energy, also bringing in Libra. Somebody's ready. It's also coming in a very emotionally available way. It's the truth. It's a long-term energy. Of course, the Empress, divine feminine energy, by the way. Our leader of all 12 star signs can create and grow just about anything here. So this person that you're waiting on, for this, what's going on here? Were you in a life together? Have you been building it? Has it been on the table? Something clearly, it's all around the long-term energy here in our 10 of Pentacles, which is in reverse. Long-term, again, and long wait, I feel like, too, but a validation of something having gone on here. Also validating why we're seeing the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, because it is like a coming back kind of in energy. Like, okay, no, I know now. Yeah. Oh, wow. That's, well, pun intended, but that's really clear as I bring you the clarity card. Clarity. What's hidden in here? The truth, the moon. What is on the move here? Also connecting us with the star. Look at this. Wow. Yeah. So you're getting this answer, this truth, this clarity. I feel like kind of finally, and I want to validate, look here with the Knight of Wands in reverse. If this is around platonic and or physical, it's pretty validating around that. You know, it's a really specific message, but I just want to bring it through. If you've been wanting to know, well, is there more? Or is there a future? How do you feel about me? How do you feel about the future energy? Look, justice is here. Here comes the truth. Libra energy, by the way, connected to the heart chakra. Yeah. It's really clear. But it's also, I want to tell you, it's a pretty impulsive energy. So even still, like how you maybe, if you can see each other just showing up for something or a message coming in. Justice is here. It's connected to the heart chakra. And 11, a master number, new beginnings, literally, but somebody here coming with the truth and clarity finally. I mean, it is really strong. Clarity, justice, the star, but also all here around the moon of what you've been wanting to know. The Magician is here, expansive, and the Eight of Swords in reverse. Aquarius. The Magician energy, the potential that's here is really super clear. And there's a snake on our card today, and the snake needs to shed its skin for survival, literally. As above, so below. Like somebody finally getting focused. Here's the thing. The Empress is the leader of all 12 star signs. The Magician has access to it. Manifesting, making things happen quite literally, and connected also to the throat chakra. It's just super clear. Expansive is also here. That is a Jupiter. I'm tongue-tied. That is a Jupiter energy. And yeah, it's the planet of prosperity and growth. Luck, you could say, really that's more about timing. And it connects me also to the Wheel of Fortune. But things on the move, things moving forward, this person getting out of their head, and also if you're not talking or it's paused, it's like getting out of that as well with the Eight of Swords in reverse. They're definitely on the move, and it's right in your direction. There's something here that I need to bring through. Why is that not surprising, and what is it revealing underneath here? The Four of Pentacles in reverse. Wow. Yeah, this is like, I don't want to lose you. I haven't let this go, or if you are in that energy, I haven't let you go. It's definitely like, I don't want to lose you. It's like holding on to it. And what just revealed under the Empress is the upright judgment. Somebody waking up with clarity, again, making a decision. If you are apart, it is for sure reconciliation. There is an apology that's here. It's clear. Somebody is coming in with some truth. And maybe that's around what's taking so long, or perhaps what's been happening in general. I'm not always privy to all the details. But what is here is a final decision. And there's definitely a kind of airing everything out and coming here. And this is it. It really feels like it's that kind of timing as well. Because you have 1 foot in, 1 foot out, again, maybe even 2. And this person who's coming through here is aware of that. So that's the other thing. Has there been some kind of an ultimatum? Because there's movement. The bottom of the deck, wishes here. It's a dandelion. Some wishes have already been made. And I have to tell you, that also connects clearly with the star. Stars aligned kind of energy, making wishes, wish fulfillment kind of energy. Strength is here, the Strength card in the Oracle today. Wow. So really validating. I have to tell you, there is a really strong chemistry here. There's also that's a Leo energy. There's also that's interesting too, because that's kind of like a soulmate. That is a soulmate energy. It's an opposite thing. Now, that might not be. Now, you might not be dealing with a Leo, so don't worry either way. It's just that energy that's here. But also, look, it's here with the King of Wands, clarity. So if this has been around platonic and or physical, yeah, that's here. Either way, somebody who hasn't been ready here, coming here to, I feel like, not only talk, but again, there's life-changing decisions being made here. Somebody is waking up. Somebody's ready. Somebody is ready, Aquarius. Somebody already made some wishes here on the wish card with the dandelion. Again, a wish fulfillment energy. They're coming here in a balanced energy. Balance is here, and it's around commitment. Look, this is validating justice, by the way. And their feet are roots. Their feet are roots here. So coming in this divine masculine, divine feminine energy, the balance of it in terms of what they're bringing and how they're bringing it, there's definitely a very solid energy, I feel, because that also connects with the root chakra, and that's connecting me here to the World card around the future. Like what they're coming in here, inspiration, that connects me to the wand energy, around the movement. It's connecting here on the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So again, it's like somebody has been ready and somebody hasn't, but this person's coming in a different energy. Like, are you still here? Because that's the thing. You've been waiting on this person, I feel like, for a while. Oh my gosh. So here's really a lot of validation around the World card. It's back. And this is communication. It's clear. We're looking at the World card and Oracle, as you can see. And the voice. And it's two people here on the world, on top of it, having a conversation. This person coming in here with truth and clarity that they want a life with you. There's a lot of healing energy here, I will say, with the rainbow. It comes after a storm, after the rain. It's also a very hopeful energy, and there's a ton of healing energy here, just even alone with the star energy, your energy, Aquarius, that's here. Life-changing decision energy here is super, super strong. What that means for you, what have you been wishing for? Truth and clarity is coming here, how they feel about you, and it's looking really, for me, to be very positive energy. The potential here is incredibly strong. And more of a validation of when we get out of the World card, the new cycle, the life-changing decisions here, which for some, I do want to validate. It could be around things like marriage, family energy, which does come through in the Empress. Is we go into the Fool, which is your energy. It's a new path forward. Maybe taking a chance. If it has this person, for some of you, is there an energy of having lost you and wanting to win you back, not wanting to lose you forever? I will tell you, it's really, whoa. As I say that, look, it was my fault, just turned right over. And it's here on the Hangman in reverse. That's a selfish energy. And again, it's like too much time. That's been really clear. It takes some people longer than others, but it definitely feels like it's been a long time. They're ready to have this conversation. It's been clear from the get-go, and it's just very validating. We are a fated connection. We met for a reason. That's the star energy. I want to talk, but I'm scared. That's the Strength card. That's the voice here. It's clear, but it's also really validating around the movement toward that. You are my person too. Right here on Judgment with the wake-up energy, clarity. I'm starting to understand our connection. We met for a reason. We are a fated connection. Stars aligning. Like, that's the star as well. And this has already been clear. I am making a plan to come to you. Aquarius, I tell you what, get ready for this conversation if you haven't already had it, because it does feel, I'm checking up on you. It does feel really big. How far away? Is it across the street? Town, city, state, the world? For some of you, that's the case. There is I feel like a talking to other people kind of energy, but also like a looking in on energy. So whether that's social media, other people's social media, every road leads back to you. It's here with the World card and the star. That is for sure clear energy. I made a wrong decision. Again, what is that about? But I am waking up. And that's also been clear already. It's right there on Judgment. And also in the night, I wake up with you on my mind. I go to sleep with you on my mind. And that also connects with our star, which today is a pretty dark card, as you can see, like color-wise. Night energy is what I wanted to say. Yeah. This is eating me up inside. The last channeled love message, Aquarius, message from your person. We have a deep soul connection. And it's right here on the universe, the world card, which is a soulmate energy. And it's right in between justice, the heart chakra energy, in balance, which is more of that energy with their feet are literally in the ground, roots. Like, I know what this is. I understand what this is now. Are they too little, too late? Only you can say. Beautiful Aquarius, thank you for joining me at the Tarot Closet. I'll see you next time.